This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
It was a 27-win season for the UNI Volleyball team with some amazing early season victories and a late season at-large bid into the NCAA Tournament. Here's a recap of a tremendous year.
The UNI Volleyball program had a spectacular season, posting a 27-9 record, knocking off several ranked opponents, qualifying for the NCAA Tournament and defeating Louisville in the Big Dance. The Panthers set several school records and finished in the top 10 nationally in several statistical categories.
Very proud of this team, and I think partly they were kind of on a mission last January, and when you graduate a big class and a big class that has a lot of production on the court and a lot of leadership, there's a lot of question marks going in, but I think we had a lot of kids kind of in the waiting, hoping for their opportunity to make a difference in the program, and I think it all started in January. A lot of work goes into that time of year, a lot of commitment, a lot of getting out of your comfort zone that I think helps as you get into the fall and you get put into some situations that are challenging. So very proud of these kids way back in January and their ability to come together as a team. You know, during those times when you're out of your comfort zone, you have to rely on your teammates, and they were able to do that, and they got uncomfortable with it and really did a nice job of not just getting better on the court, because obviously that's hugely important to what you do, but it takes more than that. It takes more than just the skills, it takes more than just the strategies. You have to have a little bit more, and our kids' willingness to buy into that in the spring and summer was huge. So I always say we challenge our kids in September. This year it was beyond challenging in my mind, you know, going into that month. Really was nervous just about what we were putting our kids through. 15 of our first 16 on the road, and no easy tournaments in terms of what our schedule was at those tournaments. So the kind of wear and tear that puts on you mentally and physically, you just worry about that. And I'm just really proud of our kids, first of all, for their ability to take those challenges. And you know, we weren't always perfect. We had some matches we definitely ran out of gas, but we use those as learning experiences too, and maybe find ways that when we do run out of gas, different things that we can feed off of and use during those moments. But also just being able to step up to different challenges by the people we faced across the net. So I'm extremely proud of that and our non-conference schedule and the way they handled that.
Lone senior Heather Hook led the Panthers through a rigorous conference season and was named the league's Setter of the Year. Carly Taylor, Piper Thomas, and Bree Weber joined her for first-team All-MVC honors.
You have goals, and as the conference season goes along, you can kind of at times know that a goal that you have might not still be there. We got a point in our conference season that a lot of things really would have had to happen that probably wouldn't happen for us to reach one of those goals, and that's the conference championship. And I know that was a big one for our team. It's been a while for that, and so you kind of worry about where they are mentally in that situation. But I think our kids did a really good job of, once that postseason came along, we're heading into the conference tournament, and I think we felt really good going into that. And it's a long conference season, and I really give our kids a lot of credit. I felt like there were many matches where you just have a big target on your back, and you're always getting everybody's best effort. So night in and night out, you have to perform. And if you could see by our stats this year, we weren't extremely deep in some positions. So I told our kids, you know, we have people that are struggling on the court, and it's all right, you got to struggle through it. We got to help you out. We have to have other people step up and do some things, and I think our kids did a really good job of that.
Northern Iowa qualified for the program's 21st appearance in the NCAA Tournament and made all of Panther Nation proud with their effort and performance.
We had goals for postseason. We got to some of those. We didn't get to some of those, but just the overall effort and how we ended the season. That loss against Minnesota was tough, but I think our kids left it all out there as well.